is the Shark Tank, where entrepreneurs seek an investment to start, grow, or save their businesses.
Get your abs while eating protein pancakes.
If the sharks hear a great idea,
Ooh, I like that.
they'll invest their own money
I happen to like this idea.
I don't have one of these in my portfolio.
and fight each other for a deal.
I will not take less than 10%. It's just not worth it.
Damn.
Kevin made you an awful offer. I'll make you a better offer.
The entrepreneurs must get the full amount they're asking for, or they'll walk away with nothing.
It sells for $42.95.
$42 a pancake?
That's crazy.
What's wrong with you? This is why I need you.
I have a full-time job. I can't do it for you.
I'm going to do something I never, ever thought I would do. Clutch my pearls.
Who are the sharks? They're self-made business experts worth billions. Kevin O'Leary is a shrewd venture capitalist who made his fortune selling a children's educational company for over $4 billion. Damon John dominated the fashion world with FUBU. Now he's the branding expert behind multiple global brands, generating billions in sales. Robert Herjavec, son of an immigrant factory worker, founded one of the world's preeminent cybersecurity firms. Lori Grenier, the queen of QVC, holds over 100 patents and has launched more than 400 products, grossing over $500 million in sales. And Mark Cuban, esteemed billionaire, tech mogul, and the outspoken owner of the Dallas Mavericks. First into the tank is a low-calorie version of a favorite breakfast treat.
Hi, Sharks. I am Ashley Drummond.
And I am Josh McClellan, and we are from Tampa, Florida.
Our company is Abs, and we are seeking $120,000 in exchange for 40% of our company. Sharks, it is time to get serious about your health and fitness. And we all know the first step is eating right. So you can say goodbye to sugar, flavor, fat, and happiness, of course. Instead, though, you can whip up a pile of nice, bland vegetables, 2 crisp pieces of cardboard, and then top it all off with a delicious protein shake. Chalky.
Or you can actually eat what you really want for breakfast in the morning. Abs protein pancakes. That's right. Get your abs while eating protein pancakes.
Don't even do that to us.
One serving. This is 4 fluffy pancakes, which is under 250 calories, over 24 grams of protein, 100% all natural, and gluten-free. We all know that abs start in the kitchen, not in the gym, and now you can enjoy pancakes as part of a healthy nutrition program.
So, Sharks, who's ready to help us give America back one of their favorite breakfast foods?
Absolutely guilt-free.
Who's
hungry? You guys want to have some pancakes?
We're always hungry.
All right, you've got vanilla cake batter. You have chocolate chip.
And you're welcome to grab the bag.
I know, I'm the chocolate one, right?
What are the sauces, Ashley?
So one of them is an all-natural sugar-free syrup, and the other one is an all-natural almond butter, which is a healthy alternative to top the pancakes with.
It's actually not bad. I mean, when you first taste it, it tastes like angel food cake.
Is mine gluten-free too?
Yes,
Because
all-
most
all three.
gluten-free products taste like crap.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
let's see.
You have an aftertaste.
A little bit.
Yeah. What's that aftertaste?
A little bit of aftertaste.
It's probably the
I'll do the
stevia. We
stevia.
use a natural sweetener instead of Splenda or any artificial sweeteners.
It's a little dry, though.
Why is it so dry?
It's just because it's a protein powder blend that we've created that also has a coconut flour to keep it gluten-free instead of using like a whole
Why do we
wheat
have
flour.
to be gluten-free? That's a sub-segment of a larger market that...
You don't have to be if it tastes good. It doesn't matter.
I think it could taste better if there was a gluten version with more wheat in it.
Which we're very much
Right.
Open to.
No, actually, Kevin, you know what? The more I eat,
You get used to it?
better. How many calories
That one right there is 250 with,
for all 3?
yes, that is
One
one serving. Yes.
I just want to ask one question. How did you come up with this idea?
Okay, well, actually, the ABS is an acronym. It stands for Authentic Beauty and Strength. So we both were in the fitness industry doing the typical diets that you have to do for photo shoots. And being a female, I really struggled with my self-esteem.
And what were you doing in the fitness? You were models or you were nutritionist, trainers? What
We
was
were
your...
trainers. We also were doing just like amateur photo shoots and stuff to build our portfolio.
How many have you sold of these, and what year did you start?
It has been selling for 11 months, and we just went right over 100,000 in sales. And that's
not bad.
all.
Wow.
Yeah.
1,600 units sold.
How do you sell it?
1,600
It's
units,
all
thank you.
directly through the website for the
You have
most
a lot of
part.
repeat business, proving that people are willing to eat it a second time.
Yes.
I'm telling you guys, the longer I eat it, you get used to it right off the bat.
good, Mark. I agree with you.
What are your numbers like? What's it cost you to make a package? What do you sell it for? What are the margins?
Okay, so it costs anywhere from $12 to $14 depending on the flavor to make the package. And sells.
To make it?
Yes.
Wow.
Clutch my
Yes.
pearls. What are you talking about?
Now, is that because you're making it in your home?
How much are you
and
selling
you're
it for?
not using...
It
$42.95
sells for
retail.
$42.95.
Wow,
No,
What's
stop
wrong with
the
you?
madness.
That's for a sales camera. She sold 3.
$42 for
you
pancakes. That's crazy.
It's because you're thinking in terms of Bisquick.
No, I'm just thinking.
Right, but our market is the fitness market who spends $40 to $50 on a pound of
I
protein
can eat
powder.
these pancakes or buy a car. That's my choice.
Yeah, but that's not
You
really
will
the
have abs,
question.
though.
Why does it cost so much?
It's because we're having to order in such low quantities because you're basing this whole thing is a custom protein blend that's also all natural. It's not flour.
So it's because you're doing this in your kitchen and you're ordering little amounts.
Well, we do have a co-packer that
You're
does
not making
it.
this in your kitchen.
This is
Oh,
the
you
cost
do have
of
a
the
co-packer.
co-packer. Yes, it's because
How
we're
low could you get it if you were
Yeah.
selling millions and millions of dollars worth?
$7 to $8 a package.
So it's still expensive ingredients, and that's what it
Right.
comes down to. But
Right.
bodybuilders and people who compete, they're not price conscious. Is basically what it comes down
Correct.
to. Look, guys, what you've done is amazing so far. You deserve a lot of credit, and you're making money. Problem is, you're not a company yet. You're a product that you hustle. For that reason, I'm out.
Okay.
You know,
How do you
challenge-
value this company?
yeah, big challenge to me. Well, first of all, I don't think you came in here necessarily asking for an unreasonable valuation. Where you're at right now, I can see it. I just got shocked when I heard $42. I just find it challenging to go to at $42 for the pancakes. It's pretty expensive, and I just don't know if you can last at that level. So I'm out.
Okay.
You know, you guys look great.
Thank you.
Everybody does care about being healthy and looking better and all of that, but I personally didn't like the flavor of it. I feel like I have to really love what I get behind, so I'm out.
Robert?
I think that, Mark and I did Nuts and More, and we've done very well with that. And since then, I've done a bunch of other things in the fitness category, so we've navigated our way through that. I think your price is too high, but I love the packaging especially. I mean, it's great, and I could see a product extension,
Thank you.
cupcake mix and other things. I don't know why, maybe it's the pancakes, but I'm in a really sharky mood today. I'll do $120,000 for 50%. So you offered 40, I went up to 50.
Why, Robert?
It's his money. He can do
Hard-working
do what he
girl.
wants.
Why would you go to 50?
Three sharks are out. Ashley and Josh are seeking $120,000 for 40% equity in their business, Abs Protein Pancakes.
I'll do $120,000 for 50%. So you offered 40, I went up to 50.
Why, Robert?
It's his money. He can do what he
Hard-working girl.
wants.
Why would you go to 50?
Well, let me make it easier for you to make a decision. I'm out. I don't get this. This stuff tastes like crap. I don't get it. Nothing against you, but yuck. It's like eating cardboard.
I finished mine. So, by the way, I liked them.
You either understand the fitness benefits or you don't.
I look at the investment opportunity as a disciplined financial investor, Robert, and say that this is a very
Kevin,
small
you have
vertical
to,
market.
You have to understand the industry. You are definitely the before, and I'm definitely the after.
You may say that, but I'm trying to make money.
Me too.
And I think this is a tiny little vertical of people that like to eat crappy stuff.
You guys
At
are
least
early.
taste-wise.
You're early. You've done great first year. It's a long-term play. 120,000, 50%.
So
I believe I'm the only.
Robert, are you sure you want to do that? Because if there comes a time when there's an issue and there's a challenge, it's just as much your responsibility as hers. You should be expected to do just as much work.
Ashley, Josh, it is an amazing phenomenon in season 7. What's happened on Shark Tank? 4 people drop out. Only one person puts up the money that believes in you.
But if you have a fight
and then
at
you get a
50-50
lot of noise and chatter.
Listen, worst scenario, you go 49, but if you have a fight with him at 50-50, it can potentially bottleneck the company forever.
Destroy the company. Yeah.
Well,
listen,
listen, you guys,
this is all noise.
you guys have
The
an
only guy
offer.
writing a check is Robert right now. I'm out because I think it tastes like crap.
Would you do 45?
I would do 49. Damon made a good point. I don't want to run your business. I've done well in this space. 4 or 5 years from now, we can extend this with other products. You guys need to work it. I can help you. 49% I'll go down to.
I'll go 42. If you do it right now.
Say yes,
right
don't
now.
hesitate.
I'll do 42.
Done. That's a sharky move
Look
right
at
there.
that.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Pulling one right at my playbook.
Oh, thank you,
that.
Damon.
Got it.
It was so exciting to have Damon swoop in.
It was there.
More of a relief.
Yeah.
Woo! It was awesome. It was great.
Congratulations, you pulled one right out of my playbook.
You didn't even like them.
I did like it. It was just too costly, but I'll bring the price down. I did pro NRG. I'm in the space as well.
And I want you to make sure you know one thing. You just invested in pancake poo-poo on a stick.
In season 4, cousins Jim Salikas and Sabin Lomack made a deal with Barbara Corcoran for their food truck business, Cousins Maine Lobster.
Barbara, welcome to the family.
Let's see how they're doing now.
We are back home in Portland, Maine, where Cousins Maine Lobster all started.
Welcome to Maine! Today we've invited 11 of our franchisees from around the country to come find out what Maine's all about and where we get our lobster from. And we've even brought in a special surprise. Barbara!
I'm so excited to be in Maine today. I get to meet all of my new cousins. I wouldn't miss this for the world.
We're headed out to sea with some of our lobstermen, and we're going to finish the day at Jim's parents' house doing what we do, eating lobster. When we got into the business, we could never have imagined franchising our food trucks, but it was Barb's idea, and it was her best idea yet.
Wow, look at that guy!
Each of our franchisees invest between $200,000 and $350,000 to start a franchise in their city. In exchange, they get a Cousins Maine Lobster truck, our branding, and our daily operational support. As a franchisor, we collect an ongoing 8% royalty, and they have to buy our delicious Maine lobster directly from us. As the brand continues to grow, everyone benefits.
To my new cousins, welcome to the family.
Coming out to Maine has been a truly incredible experience. Now I understand the process from harvesting the lobster to delivering it to my customers on the truck.
We started with one truck in Houston. It's been so successful. Now we're on our third truck. It's amazing.
We started with one food truck. We now have 18 throughout the country. Our total sales are $15 million. It's been 3 years, and what we've done with the help of Shark Tank and Barb has been unbelievable. What the next 3 years has in store, who knows, but we're ready for it.
Welcome to Maine!
My name is Randy Singer. I'm from Hastings, Minnesota. I live with my fiance and 5 beautiful children, and I'm the founder of Extreme Sandbox. It was my kids that inspired my business. We were driving by a construction site one day, and they were like, "Dad, wouldn't it be fun to go play on that stuff?" I'm like, "Heck yeah, it would be." And that's where my business started.
Welcome to Extreme Sandbox.
Thank you.
I'm Randy.
Extreme Sandbox is a heavy equipment adventure company that lets clients play on construction equipment.
Drive down between the white barricades.
So we have literally a 10-acre sandbox. We have excavators, bulldozers. We crush cars out there. We make childhood dreams come true every day.
Congratulations, you just completed our course.
The excavator, yes, that is definitely a good choice. I left a stable job making 6 figures to start this company. I used almost all of my savings and my retirement accounts just to get us off the ground. Now we're at the point where we want to make it a national brand. So that's really where I need the Sharks to try and grow this so everyone can experience it. This business means a great future for my family, and they're all counting on me to come home with a deal.
Hi Sharks, my name is Randy Singer. I'm from Hastings, Minnesota, and I'm the founder and CEO of Extreme Sandbox. I'm here today seeking $150,000 for 15% of my company. Sharks, I want you to think back to your childhood days. Innocent, carefree, fun-filled days that we all have fond memories of playing in our sandboxes. Well, I have vowed to remain a kid at heart and discovered that the secret to youth is to keep playing in my sandbox. Here is my Extreme Sandbox. Take a look. Extreme Sandbox is a heavy equipment adventure company that lets clients play on construction equipment.
Cool.
Ooh, I like that.
Yes, you come out to drive an excavator or bulldozer for fun. With our supersized 10-acre sandbox, we provide our clients a truly unique, once-in-a-lifetime bucket list experience. Sharks, we have a brand that is redefining the way entertainment is experienced. So who's ready to dig up some gold with Extreme Sandbox?
All right.
Cool idea.
I see you're crushing cars.
Yep.
Can I crush a car?
Absolutely. We do car crushing. We call it the destruction zone.
That's
So you come out and
destruction
demolish
zone. That's a good one.
Oh, it's so much fun.
How much is it, Randy?
I would say our average consumer pays about $300. You know, it's a once-in-a-lifetime
Do I get
kind
to
of big
crush a
experience.
car for $300?
$400 gets you a car crush.
So what are your sales?
We've done $1 million in sales in 3 years.
Oh,
And so
in 3
it's
years.
exploded. We really started, our first year was $140,000 just part-time to test out the concept. The second year was our first full-time year. We did $280,000. And then last year we did $400,000. And then this year we're on track. We should be around $500,000 500, a little over $500,000. And our
Randy,
goal is to make every location $1 million location.
You own the land? Like, I'm surprised how cheap it is.
They're in Minnesota, middle of nowhere, right?
We're in a suburb of Minneapolis-St. Paul, about 25 minutes from downtown St. Paul. But Hastings it's within the inner range.
Where'd you get the land?
That was one of the biggest challenges to get started, is to find a site, a city that would allow us to do it. I started very low cost. So I leased 10 acres of land, I leased a construction trailer, I leased 3 pieces just to test it out. Once it took off, I basically bought the land that we were on. It wasn't that expensive.
What was your startup cost? Buying the bulldozers, buying the backhoes, buying...
I didn't buy a thing. We lease everything. So people think I spent millions of dollars on this concept. The reality is I was just really smart to test it out. I have a 5-year lease time. I can turn them right back in, and I'm really not out anything.
What do you think it's going to cost you to open up your next one?
Roughly, I'd say about $100,000 to $120,000.
Randy, where's the next location?
Dallas actually is a market we're looking at.
I got plenty of land in Dallas.
What's the worst accident anybody's ever had?
Please don't talk like that. Never. We've never had an accident. We do have remote engine cutoffs in the garage. We've never even had to use them.
So why do you need the money? Do you want to grow faster then?
Exactly. I need it to go faster. I've used everything we've made so far to reinvest it. I ended up buying the land, built a facility, but I don't have the cash.
Randy, what is your history? Were you traditionally in this business?
I don't have any background in construction. I was a police officer for 5 years out in Colorado. And then I wanted to get out of law enforcement. I wanted to get something more stable once I started a family. We moved back to the Midwest because I was born and raised in Wisconsin.
How do you see yourself scaling this? What's your vision for the next 5 years?
I see having one of these in every metro area in the U.S. I mean, maybe 10 or so. What I see is us actually centralizing all the front-end process. I would say about 30% of our workload is purely, answering client calls and making reservations, selling gift certificates, social media management. All of that can be done from the Twin Cities for multiple locations.
If you got the reservation rate up, or you got more bookings, how much revenue could this model produce?
Each location, I would say, could do $1 million fairly easily.
So, I could see how this could be really, really fun. And I've actually been inside several of these.
An excavator would sell great on QVC.
Yeah, listen. I think people would, just love to have the experience. It's a lot of fun, I'm sure. But I'm not sure how you'll scale this. So for that reason, I'm out.
Thank you, Lori.
Okay, so, I find it fascinating. Only because I think last year I was walking on the beach in Miami. They were doing construction, and they were moving the sand. And I found that I stood there looking at that construction for about 3 hours. And
welcome to my world. I
was fascinated by it. It took me back to a time when I was a little kid, and I was excited about that.
We fulfill dreams out there. It's the best thing. I love what we do.
Yeah, and so I get the appeal. I just don't think I can add any value. I'm out.
Come on, someone wants to play.
I don't have one of these in my portfolio.
We can dig up all that money you want to get.
I just don't have one of these.
We can make this will be huge.
Experiential.
If you look at any Six Flags or Disney World, always started as a small attraction.
Yeah.
We're going to make this heavy equipment space.
All right, look, Randy, you're a good guy. I get it. I definitely want to crush a car. Like, I'm doing that whatever happens. I'll give you the $150,000 for 20%. Basically close to what you asked for, and then you decide where to open the next one. I wish you'd do it near Boston, because I would want to crush some cars near there.
Absolutely be open to that.
Some of my competitors' cars. I like the idea of just picking them up and crushing them.
Randy, from a business perspective, I think your challenge is going to be scale. I didn't like the fact you're going to open up one. I think I would have liked to hear you say, for $150,000, we're going to open up 4 and amortize or something along that way. And I'm not passionate about heavy construction equipment. And it seems Kevin is. He likes to bury his money. I'm out.
I understand, Robert. Thank you.
Okay. I happen to like this idea, and I like the fact that I have land. This is the 7th season of Shark Tank, and I'm going to do something I never, ever thought I would do. If you can convince Mr. I even said that word, okay. If you can convince Kevin to let me come in half on his deal, then I'll do it.
You guys are both going crazy.
You know what? I'll do that deal, because I think
is it still 20%?
Land matters, and obviously Mark knows a lot of guys in Dallas. That's helpful. I know a lot of guys in Boston. I'd like to set one up there too. I'll do that deal. What do you say?
Do you see as like
you're
Robert
still talking?
I just want to know, if with accelerating growth, is that something that you'll be able to help me with?
What do you think?
Of course.
You guys have a deal. Thank you.
Congrats.
So exciting.
It was fun.
Thank you very much.
Coming out there to crush a car.
Thank you very much.
Why did you let Kevin in on that deal?
Thank you, guys.
It's still
Thank you.
kind of get the hives from doing a deal with Kevin, but you got to do what's right.
Did that just happen? Yes, that's so awesome. This is so cool. I can't believe I got both Mark and Mr. Wonderful in that deal. This is going to be a game changer for us.
Next into the tank is a federal agent with a way to always look sharp and in control.
Hello everyone, my name is Dwight Littlejohn and I'm a special agent with a federal agency based in Washington, D.C. I'm seeking $50,000 in return for 25% of my product, the Total Tie Keep. Now, my career as a federal agent requires me to wear a suit and a necktie just about every day. And that's because I'm usually in the company of some of the most important people in the world. And it can be quite a challenge trying to maintain a neat, professional appearance. Now, it can be very difficult to make a good impression when you suffer from bad necktie behaviors, such as the blowing Benny. That's when the wind takes your tie, whips it across your face, and you're fighting, trying to keep it down. The next example is the peeping Tom. That's when their rear apron wants to peep out and just be a part of whatever's going on. Next is the messy Marvin. That's chicken parmesan. That's your true story. Total Tie Keep is the ultimate necktie accessory that corrects, straightens, and controls the tie. Tie bars are very fancy, but sometimes I feel like they may over-stiffen the tie and take away that natural flow. So Sharks, join me in straightening America's ties with the ultimate necktie accessory, the Total Tie Keep. I'm going to pass out some samples to you.
Outstanding.
Which federal agency?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Is it Secret Service? Is it FBI?
I'll tell you everything you want to know when we're signing a deal. The package is my basic collection. It's 4 different colors, and those colors can be worn to coordinate with the tie or the shirt. First, you just want to put your tie on like you normally do, turn it over, and you find the tie loop. You want to count up 2 buttons from this tie loop, 1, 2. And that's where you want to attach the tie keep to. Now, you want to take this rear apron and tuck it in this upper loop, right? Kabam. So the next step you want to do, you take the whole entire device and tuck it behind the tie loop. And then you want to secure that. And then you can secure the middle button also, just to give it an extra bit of security.
Oh, that's slick.
That's
Why
cool.
didn't
And there
you
you go.
think of that?
That's very cool.
So Dwight, I gotta know. There you are guarding somebody, high secret, really sensitive, and you're thinking, man, I gotta come up with a tie idea.
Well,
how did you come up with the idea?
Well, going through just day-to-day work, seeing people, meeting other agents from different agencies, I mean, one of the things that we need to have is what we call command presence. That's that sense of walking into a room and just kind of controlling the room without saying a word. And obviously, you have to look the part in order for that to be effective.
Dwight, would you give one to Kevin? Because he's doing the peeping Tom right now. I can see it
that's
right
what
here.
Kevin.
I look spectacular all the time.
That's for you. Those are for you.
How much do you sell it for?
They retail for $25 for a pack of 4, and it only costs me a little under $3.
Are you already selling them?
Not really. This is the tricky part, and this is why I'm here.
You got a job. And
Exactly. It's hard for me to find time to get into it like I want to.
Okay, so you're coming in with a concept,
Well,
so to speak.
And it's patent, obviously.
It's
and,
patented.
I have sold some online. I give a lot of them away to law enforcement that assist me on the road, and I have sold some to...
Do they wear them?
They do. They absolutely do. And I have pretty much exhausted my sales circle, so to speak.
Have you tried to put this in any retail?
I did. I walked into a men's warehouse. They hooked me up with their tie accessory guy, and I ended up getting 200 units sold, and then they put it on their website for testing.
How did they sell?
But they didn't do a very good job. They put it on the back page, and obviously this needs to be explained as far as all of the
I think your bigger problem is you went to the biggest company in the space instead of any of these specialty stores, because the more they sell, the more you make, the more they make, they reorder quickly. You know, somewhere like a big man's warehouse, that's a huge system. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that you probably went to the wrong.
This is why I need you guys.
You need us because you got no sales.
Dwight, how would this work? You have a full-time job. You're not going to quit your full-time job. You're looking for $50,000. What are you going to do with the money? Who's going to go out and sell it? Even if you got the $50,000, tell me what happens tomorrow.
Well, if I got the $50,000, I would use that to buy more product, because obviously with your investment,
I would expect. Who's going to sell it?
Well, I would expect, and that's why I'm here. That's why I came in asking for a little bit of money for a higher percentage of the company, hoping to get assistance from you all.
But someone's got to work there. Someone's got to be at that business every single day.
Yeah,
who's going to be?
Well, it could be me to a certain extent. But that's when I need some of you guys to kind of step up.
full-time gig. I mean, this is a great idea and a product that it's missing.
And that's kind of why I want to get into licensing also. I mean, that's always a possibility. You know, I just need...
There's no
You don't want to be doing this. You really want somebody who's going to take it over. Whether licensing, whether they buy you out, whatever it is, you don't want to run this day to day.
I can't at this particular point in my life.
The reason I don't wear a tie is my first company, Micro Solutions, I bought my first suits, 2 for $99. All the ties that I bought were used. I couldn't afford to buy a new tie. I had to wear a tie every single day that I went to work. The minute I sold that company, I said, I'm not wearing another darn tie for the rest of my life. To me, swag isn't about what I wear. Swag is me being able to tell everybody around me what to wear. I'm not the right guy. I'm out. Thank you.
To Mark's point, I'm not the right partner here. I cannot relate at all to ties. I have zero experience there. I'm not the right partner for you. I wish you luck, but I'm out.
Thank you. I mean, I've taken it this far. I mean, that has to count for something,
look,
right?
you've invented a product with no sales, so the question is, you're asking a valuation of $200,000 for it right now. I think I'd have to get 116% of the company for the 50 you're asking for.
Well, the valuation is based on something. It's not anything.
What is it based on?
What is it? Well, I have about 5,200 boxes, and they can retail from anywhere between
but they're not
50 and 100,000. But I haven't. Once I start making an effort to get it there, I'm pretty sure that they can.
Dwight, you're going to sell out the inventory you have when people see it, partly because it's a good product, partly because you're a great guy and you come across really well. But, you know, starting a business isn't a part-time job.
You can't be a entrepreneur.
Yeah, I have a full-time job. I can't do it for you. And I think that, you know, I wish you the best, but you kind of can't do both.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Gotcha. My problem is, I'm in it for the money. I give you $50,000. Next month I call you saying, how much money have I made? And you say, what are you talking about? You tell me, if you ask me this again, I'll arrest you. I don't like that outcome. That's the problem. It's not a business, it's a hobby, and it has no sales. I'm out.
Dwight, I can't have my money become tuition because you haven't figured anything out just yet. At this stage, I have to be out.
All right. Thank you so much.
Good luck.
All right. Take care.
I understand that the sales aren't great, but I'm learning as I move forward, and I'm getting better at it. And as I get better, my company will get better, and my sales will get better.
Do you guys like it?
Yes.
Would you buy it?
I'm going to use it.
The rare times I have to wear a tie, I'm going to use it.
The problem is it costs more than Cuban soup.
Not much more.
Next up is a firefighter with a solution to prevent kitchen fires.
Hi Sharks, my name is Peter Thorpe. I am the creator and founder of Firevert. I am seeking $300,000 for a 7% stake in my company. I'm a firefighter and an entrepreneur. Sharks, every 4.5 minutes, firefighters just like me respond to a home fire because somebody forgot about the food cooking on the stove. That's why I created Firevert. Firevert is a simple device that anyone can install. You simply plug your stove into Firevert in the wall, and it's ready to go. When the smoke alarm sounds from the food starting to burn, Firevert will hear your smoke alarm, cut power to your stove, eliminate the heat source, and prevent any possible fire from starting. Let me demonstrate this for you now. As you can see, Firevert was able to hear the sound of your smoke alarm and turn off the stove before there was any fire. So Sharks, who wants to protect property and save lives with Firevert?
It's very interesting. Let me give Lori hers.
Thank you.
Thank you. Peter, in your example, you turned it off, which is great, but for the smoke alarm to go off, wouldn't there already be a lot of smoke in the fire already going on the stove?
So great question. As a firefighter, from my experience and from numerous tests, we know that smoke precedes fire. I've been on dozens of calls where there is no fire, it's just smoke damage. This is the #1 cause of home fires in the U.S. We are prevention.
Does it work for gas?
Right now, we only work for electric stoves.
Why only stoves?
That's the #1 cause of home fires in the U.S.
How long have you been selling this?
We've been on the market for 18 months.
And how much is it?
At MSRP's for $195.
$195?
$195.
Wow. I'm surprised. I thought it would be a lot less.
I did too. I thought it was going to be like
29 bucks. How much do you make it for?
We make this for $45.
Dang. Wow. Tell me a little bit about the value. You're saying it's worth roughly $4.5 million today.
Yeah.
How did you come up with that?
So I know we're going to hit at least $2 million this year.
How much money would you make on the $2 million?
Right now, this year with a 37% net profit.
You're going to make $750,000.
Yes.
Damn.
Peter, you are on fire. How's the word getting out that people know about this?
Yeah, so we sell direct to multifamily housing and senior housing facilities. If you can imagine these multifamily housing owners that are having a stove fire once a quarter in their portfolio, it's a huge pain point for them. When we can show them the solution, it's a no-brainer for them.
Do you own the company yourself?
I started it. I own just under 30% of the company now.
Oh. You own what? Wait, you own just 30%?
Correct.
Who owns the rest, Peter?
So, when I had the idea, I'm a firefighter, right? And so I'm just trying to figure this out. When we took some early friends, took some investments, so they owned a part of it.
Peter, who is the largest shareholder of your company? Is it you or one of your friends?
One of my friends.
How much does your friend own, a single individual?
One of them owns 60%.
Oh.
I needed cash, and I was paying for the business out of pocket. The business is burning money, right? And I was to a point where we were pre-sales. I got 4 kids, and I was putting my mortgage on credit card. I had put all my savings into it. I was stressed, and
You were stuck.
I feel like he saved me.
That's fine. You know what?
I don't think he saved you.
At least from my perspective, if you've watched the show a lot, you've never seen me try to get 50 or 51%. And there's a reason for that, because I think the entrepreneur has to have enough stake in the game. Otherwise, there'll be a point of diminishing returns where you question whether or not it's worth it, or you'll look to do something else because you're an entrepreneur. And so I think that's going to be an issue here. So for those reasons, I'm out.
Thank you, Mark.
The biggest challenge, you become an entrepreneur to save lives as well as make money, but you know, giving away 70% of your company at the early stages, now you have limited to play with. And you know, I think that I would make it just more pressure on you. So for that reason, I'm out.
Thank you, Damon.
Well, listen, I agree with Damon. You were in a circumstance where you gave away a lot for a little, but you were stuck, so you did it. Now you're in a position again where you're giving away more of your company, right? So I personally feel that I don't want to take more of your company. I don't feel right about it. Good luck, but right now I'm out.
You know, when you're really small, you got to hang on to as much equity as long as you can. I want to get involved, but 5%, 7%, it's just not that interesting.
Make an offer. Tell me what you guys think would be worth for you guys getting up and being part of this company. I believe in this product. I feel that this is going to be in every home across America.
We all believe in this. We just
It's not a question about the product.
Yeah.
The product has nothing to do with it.
It's the deal.
We all like the product.
I mean, how about this,
what deal makes
Peter,
sense?
how about this deal? How about this deal? I buy out your friend's 60% for $300,000 and give you 51% voting control. He's gone. I'll be the 60% guy.
Three sharks are out. Everyone is concerned Peter gave away too much of his fire prevention company, Fire Avert, to a previous investor. But Kevin has a unique proposition.
How about this deal? I buy out your friend's 60% for $300,000 and give you 51% voting control. I'll give you in my deal, I'll take out your friend. I sit in his shoes. I now have 60%, but I don't want to control your company.
So his friend is going to say, wait a minute, we're going to clear $750. You know,
he owns 60%.
Yeah, your friend is not going to be a friend anymore.
It doesn't matter what you think.
With this friend also, he's a very strategic partner too.
What's his name?
Jeff. He's a multifamily housing owner himself, and so he's been able to open doors for me. He's very strategic. He's got me so much networking.
But you
out
do
there.
understand he owns 60% so that he can make the final decision.
Why are we even talking about this when Jeff isn't here and he can't sell Jeff out?
You don't know that. I'm asking because what it gets you back is control of your company. I am your friend.
Why
That's
would
why
you sell out 60% for $300,000?
Maybe he wants liquidity. How much did he spend?
$50,000.
Wow.
Wow. He gave you $50,000. I'm now offering him $300,000 for his $50,000. Total liquidity.
Why don't you just call him? Let's find out.
Peter, I'll make you a better offer than Kevin on the same terms. I'll give you $400,000 for that 60%, and I'll give you back the voting rights also. I don't need to run your business. I'll give you voting control.
You know what? Let's go call Jeff. I'm going to talk to Jeff.
Do it.
Jeff, this is Mark Cuban. I'm here with Peter. Say hi, Peter.
Hey, Jeff, how are you?
Good. Hey, Peter. Hey, Mark.
The question that we all had was, with Peter only having 30% left, it made it a little bit difficult for us to invest because he'd be diluted, and we were concerned with the amount of equity he'd have after a deal. Would you be willing to sell any of your equity directly as part of this deal? so that the money went to you so that Peter would be able to retain his equity. Really what it's come down to, there's Kevin and Robert are looking at making offers. Kevin's offered was $300,000 to buy your equity directly, and the second option was from Robert. He'd give $400,000.
I know Robert and Kevin are obviously accomplished guys, but I highly doubt they would be more strategic in this business than I am.
I'm going to let you talk to Peter and let you guys figure it out and decide if you want to counter or not.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I think it is crazy they want to offer $300,000 or $400,000 for all your equity.
Well, don't let the bright lights have us do a dumb deal.
So what did you learn?
Does he want to sell his position?
That's what they're discussing.
Okay, Peter, before you start, just to summarize here so I am clear on what the situation is with Jeff. He gave you $50,000 and got 60% of the company. Those are the facts. I'll buy Jeff's position, the entire 60% for $300,000. Is he interested in doing that?
Jeff said he will not sell his full equity for $300,000. He wants to stay in the game. We want to dilute equally.
So he's not opposed to diluting, but he won't sell any of his shares directly.
Yes.
I have zero interest in that. I'm out.
If that's the case, I'm out too.
Lori, I wish you were still in because I think we can sell lollies on QVC. There is a huge market out there for people buying these for their parents. They're worried about their parents aging in place. I told you my cost right now is $45. I know for a fact we can get the cost of this down to $20.
And then what would you sell it for?
We could sell this retail for $99 on QVC or other places.
What are you offering me? You came back in
Lori,
here and you looked at me. What's your offer to me? I'm interested.
$300,000. What about $300,000 for 12%?
I would do it this way instead. This is based on that you get the unit price down. I would go $300,000 as a loan, 5% interest. Just give me 15% royalty until I'm paid back, and then when I got back my $300,000, I would have the 12% stake.
I can beat that offer in a big way. I'll give you the $300,000 also as a loan. I'll take a 10% royalty until I'm paid back $900,000. My royalty goes away, and I only want 5% of your equity.
Lord, $300,000, 10% royalty until you're paid back, and then you own 10% equity. We're going to do $2 million this year. We've already done $1.5 million.
$300,000 loan, 10% royalty until I'm paid back $400,000. Then the royalty ends, and then I have 10% equity stake in the company.
Deal.
Oh my God. Okay. Woohoo! That was a switcheroo, boy.
Wow. I went around quite a bit, right?
Oh my God.
Congratulations, Peter.
Thank you. Yep.
Wow.
This deal means everything to my family, and giving up that much equity in the beginning, I still stand behind. And with Lori's network and marketing abilities to get this out to the masses and build awareness is why I wanted to work with her.
Next time on Shark Tank.
We sell produce with purpose.
Welcome to the future of fresh.
It works.
I want 50%.
Hilarious.
I can help you run this business. I can help you scale it.
Thank goodness I'm here.
What does that mean?
I have a really great mind for business.
No, I don't think so.
I'll be honest, I wanted to do 5 times that valuation.
Oh!
Do you see a problem in that?
I'm trying to be kind before I absolutely eviscerate you.
See what happens after the deal gets done. This is the Shark Tank, where entrepreneurs seek an investment to start, grow, or save their businesses.
Get your abs while eating protein pancakes.
If the sharks hear a great idea,
Ooh, I like that.
they'll invest their own money
I happen to like this idea.
I don't have one of these in my portfolio.
and fight each other for a deal.
I will not take less than 10%. It's just not worth it.
Damn. Kevin made you an awful offer. I'll make you a better offer.
The entrepreneurs must get the full amount they're asking for, or they'll walk away with nothing.
It sells for $42.95.
$42 a pancake?
That's crazy.
What's wrong with you?
This is why I need you.
I have a full-time job. I can't do it for you.
Now I'm going to do something I never, ever thought I would do.
Clutch my pearls.
Who are the sharks? They're self-made business experts worth billions. Kevin O'Leary is a shrewd venture capitalist who made his fortune selling a children's educational company for over $4 billion. Damon John dominated the fashion world with FUBU. Now he's the branding expert behind multiple global brands, generating billions in sales. Robert Herjavec, son of an immigrant factory worker, founded one of the world's preeminent cybersecurity firms. Lori Grenier, the queen of QVC, holds over 100 patents and has launched more than 400 products, grossing over $500 million in sales. And Mark Cuban, esteemed billionaire, tech mogul, and the outspoken owner of the Dallas Mavericks. First into the tank is a low-calorie version of a favorite breakfast treat.
Hi Sharks, I am Ashley Drummond.
And I am Josh McClellan, and we are from Tampa, Florida.
Our company is Abs, and we are seeking $120,000 in exchange for 40% of our company. Sharks, it is time to get serious about your health and fitness. And we all know the first step is eating right. So you can say goodbye to sugar, flavor, fat, and happiness, of course. Instead, though, you can whip up a pile of nice, bland vegetables, 2 crisp pieces of cardboard, and then top it all off with a delicious protein shake. Chalky.
Or you can actually eat what you really want for breakfast in the morning. Abs protein pancakes. That's right. Get your abs while eating protein pancakes.
Don't even do that to us.
One serving. This is 4 fluffy pancakes, which is under 250 calories, over 24 grams of protein, 100% all natural, and gluten-free. We all know that abs start in the kitchen, not in the gym, and now you can enjoy pancakes as part of a healthy nutrition program.
So, Sharks, who's ready to help us give America back one of their favorite breakfast foods?
Absolutely guilt-free.
Who's
Who's hungry? You guys want to try some pancakes?
We're always hungry.
All right, you've got vanilla cake batter. You have chocolate chip.
And you're welcome to grab the bag.
I
with
know,
the
I'm
macros
the
as well.
chocolate one, right?
What are the sauces?
So one of them is an all-natural sugar-free syrup, and the other one is an all-natural almond butter, which is a healthy alternative to top the pancakes with.
It's actually not bad. I mean, when you first taste it, it tastes like angel food cake.
Is mine gluten-free too?
Yes,
Because
all-
most
all three.
gluten-free products taste like crap.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
let's see.
You have an aftertaste.
A little bit.
Yeah. What's that aftertaste?
A little bit of aftertaste.
It's probably the
Probably the
stevia. We
stevia.
use a natural sweetener instead of Splenda or any artificial sweeteners.
It's a little dry, though.
Why is it so dry?
It's just because it's a protein powder blend that we've created that also has a coconut flour to keep it gluten-free instead of using like a
Why
whole
do we
wheat
have to
flour.
be gluten-free? That's a subsegment of a larger market that...
You don't have to be if it tastes good. It
No,
doesn't
but
matter.
I don't. I think it could taste better if there was a gluten version with more wheat in it.
Which we're very much
Right.
open to.
No, actually, Kevin, you know what? The more I eat,
You get used to it?
the better.
How many calories
That one right there is 250 with...
for all 3?
Yes, that is one serving. Yes.
I just want to ask one question. How did you come up with this idea?
Okay, well, actually, the ABS is an acronym. It stands for Authentic Beauty and Strength. So we both were in the fitness industry doing the typical diets that you have to do for photo shoots. And being a female, I really struggled with my self-esteem.
And what were you doing in the fitness? You were models or you were nutritionist, trainers? What
We
was
were
your...
trainers. We also were doing just like amateur photo shoots and stuff to build our portfolio.
How many of you sold of these, and what year did you start?
It has been selling for 11 months, and we just went right over 100,000 in sales. And that's
not bad.
all.
Wow.
Yeah.
1,600 units sold.
How do you sell it?
1,600 units,
It's all
thank you.
directly through the website for the
You have
most
a lot
part.
of repeat business, proving that people are willing to eat it a second time.
Yes.
I'm telling you guys, the longer I eat it, you get used to it right off the
it's
bat.
good, Mark.
It's
I
actually
agree with you.
What are your numbers like? What's it cost you to make a package? What do you sell it for? What are the margins?
Okay, so it costs anywhere from $12 to $14 depending on the flavor to make the package. And it sells...
To make it?
Yes.
Wow. Clutch my
Yes.
pearls. What are you talking about?
Now, is that because you're making it in your home?
How much are you
and you're
selling it
not
for?
using-
$42.95
It sells for
retail.
$42.95.
What's wrong with you? That's where a sales camera. She sold 3.
$42 for pancakes. That's crazy.
It's because you're thinking in terms of Bisquick.
No, I'm just thinking.
Right, but our market is the fitness market who spends $40 to $50 on a pound of
I
protein
can eat
powder.
these pancakes or buy a car. That's my choice.
Yeah, but that's not
You
really the
have abs,
question.
though.
Why does it cost so much?
It's because we're having to order in such low quantities because your base in this whole thing is a custom protein blend that's also all natural. It's not flour.
So it's because you're doing this in your kitchen and you're ordering little amounts.
Well, we do have a co-packer that
You're
does
not making
it.
this in your kitchen.
This is
Oh,
the
you
cost
do have
of
a
the
co-packer.
co-packer. Yes,
Everything.
it's because
How
we're
low could
ordering-
you get it if you were
Yeah.
selling millions and millions of dollars worth?
$7 to $8 a package.
So it's still expensive ingredients, and that's what it
Right.
comes down to. But
Right.
bodybuilders and people who compete, they're not price conscious. Is basically what it comes down to. Look, guys, what you've done is amazing so far. You deserve a lot of credit, and you're making money. Problem is, you're not a company yet. You're a product that you hustle. For that reason, I'm out.
Okay.
You know.
How do you
challenge-
value this company?
Yeah, big challenge for me. Well, first of all, I don't think you came in here necessarily asking for an unreasonable valuation. Where you're at right now, I can see it. I just got shocked when I heard $42. I just find it challenging to go to at $42 for the pancakes. It's pretty expensive, and I just don't know if you can last at that level. So I'm out.
Okay. You know, you guys look great.
Thank you.
Everybody does care about being healthy and looking better and all of that, but I personally didn't like the flavor of it. I feel like I have to really love what I get behind, so I'm out.
Robert?
I think that, Mark and I did Nuts and More, and we've done very well with that. And since then, I've done a bunch of other things in the fitness category, so we've navigated our way through that. I think your price is too high, but I love the packaging especially. I mean, it's great, and I could see a product extension, cupcake mix and other things. I don't know why, maybe it's the pancakes, but I'm in a really sharky mood today. I'll do $120,000 for 50%. So, you offered 40, I went up to 50.
Why, Robert?
It's his money. He can do